Okay, it will be our last discussion for today. That we will for the last session, we will try to discuss about the auditing process for electronic data interchange. Yeah. So what we need to be our concern in the electronic data interchange. Electronic data interchange especially is focused on how we deliver the data into the another parties that need our data for many business purposes, for example. Yeah, it's mean like some of the interaction using the data from our application to another application. So let me share with you how we do the audit process on it. Yeah. In the electronic data interchange, yeah, actually we use computer to computer communication to have that one. So the audit objective is we need to clarify that transactions are authorized, yeah, validated, and in compliance with trading partner agreement. And then number two, of course, no unauthorized organization can gain access to database. Yeah, it's very important, very ridiculous if we give the access directly to our database. So we need to come up with the service, data service, and etc. Actually. And then authorized trading partner have access only to approved data, and adequate control are in place to ensure a complete audit trail. Yeah. So what is the risk actually? Yeah, authorization, for example, this is automated and absence of human intervention. So it will be our challenge because sometimes the disaster came from this activity. Yeah, and then we also have the access. Yeah, need to access API partner file. Audit trail, yeah, this is paperless and transparent or automatic transaction. And how about the authorization? Yeah, this is the ADI controls or IC control for ADI, electronic data interchange. The authorization mostly use password and value-added network to ensure valid partners. Yeah, so it's very common, for example, for B2B communication between enterprise and enterprise or organization to organization. They will secure the line using the value-added network, not using the common networks. Yeah, and then access is this is a software to specify what can be accessed at what level. Yeah, and then the audit trail, of course. This is the control log record the transaction flow through each phase of the transaction processing. So this is the illustration how the ADI system without control works. Yeah, you can see here we have a company A, company B. They do the direct connections, and then what about if we using the controls? Yeah, it's really more complicated, but actually more secure and more appropriate for the audit processes. So what are the procedure for electronic data interchange? Yeah, the first is we need to test the authorization and validation control. Yeah, how to do this is we need to review procedure for verifying trading partner identification code. Yeah, review agreement with value-added networks, and review trading partner file. So we need to have this information and documentation of the vendor and then the partner, and then see what actually happened in that. And then we need to test of access control. Yeah, this is we need to ensure that very limited access to vendor and customer file, and verify limited access of vendor to database, and test electronic data interchange control by simulation. Very interesting, using the simulation. So sometimes we need to do the simulation, because if we do directly in the live system, you can imagine that one we will disrupt or maybe we will make busy the transaction. So it will be very painful for running business. And the last is test of audit trail controls, because this is verify the existence of transaction log are key points, and review a sample of transaction. Why review a sample of transaction? Because we need to understand that the transaction in the company is very large, so it's very impossible if we need to check one by one, piece by piece of transaction. So we need to review using sample of transaction. And actually, all this procedure we can use a lot of advantage in the computer science field that we study right now. We can use the for API using ETL process, data mining, and simulation, sampling, and using network analysis, database integrity, and an operating system and architecture that we can combine to support the audit process to have this verification. So that's very important things that for ADI. Yeah? So that's the interesting one about the explanation about the the ADI substantive test.